So what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here.
And it's Jamie here.
And today we're going to be discussing why the Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass changed its order.
Hey you! Yes, you. You like watching this channel, right? Of course you do. It's sublime. Well, we've got something to show you. A Discord server, yeah. If you like Mario Kart, this is the place to be. Quizzes, predictions, hating Baby Park, it's all here. The link is in the description. Come join the Standard Karting Discord. We'll see you soon.
It's something that we briefly touched on in our Booster Course Pass completed video, which a lot of you might remember. But through the file names, we can figure out what's coming and what isn't. And but more importantly, we can figure out what was meant to be coming when.
Yeah.
Now, the files for all the tracks, the files are named CSNW something.
Yeah.
Whether that's CSNW 11, which would be 1-1, which is Wave 1, Slot 1. So that would be Paris Promenade.
Paris Promenade,
yeah. Through this, we can kind of see what the order was meant to be. And then when we dug into the files for Wave 3, we noticed something peculiar.
Yeah. Maple Treeways was CNSW 62.
Which is just... why?
Yeah.
Why is this here now?
Very interesting.
It was.
Which means it must have been planned for Wave 6.
Yeah, and what's more important, and what's more kind of mind-boggling, is that we can figure out that it was actually meant to be Waluigi Stadium that came in this slot.
Yeah.
But instead, Waluigi Stadium replaced something else. It replaced Daisy Cruiser.
Yeah.
And what Daisy Cruiser's replaced, we don't actually know yet.
Yeah. We will find out. But even then, we might not have to. Because Bridge might have been eliminated entirely. Because the running theory right now is that Bridge was what Daisy Cruiser replaced. But because of one track in particular, Moonview Highway, Bridge might not be coming after all.
Yeah, but that's not the focus of this video.
No.
If you want to hear us talk more about that, click the card above. That's where that will be.
Of course.
What we need to mention is why it changed its order. Why did it do this? Now, the working theory currently is that Stadium couldn't be completed in time.
Yeah, whether it was due to it not being released for tour yet, or whether they hadn't even got a model together, or whether they hadn't finished porting it to 8, it doesn't matter. But regardless, that's the running theory, that it just wasn't made in time.
Which meant that we didn't see anything Double Dash related until Wave 4.
Which is insane.
It is insane. Now, it could have been that Nintendo decided, you know what, we just want Maple in Wave 3. Which is fine.
Understandable. It's a fan favourite. People like that track.
And not just that, but Maple obviously already had a model in 7. It had a model from Tour. So already that, and in Wii, the most 3 recent games, not including 8, already had Maple Treeway. So it's not that hard of a track to create compared to Waluigi Stadium, which hadn't been seen since Wii.
Yeah, of course.
And it already being in Tour made it much more easier as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the question is then, why was Stadium planned for Wave 3? And honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I think Stadium would have still worked in Wave 3, but maybe they, as we say, if they didn't have enough time to, complete it, then they needed someone to sub in quickly. They had a perfect candidate in Maple Treeway. Maple Treeway just leapfrogs an entire year to be in the last slot of the Rock Cup, and that's fine. That works. There's no issues there.
However, there's more questions that arise. Why did Waluigi Stadium then come in Wave 4 and just delay everything backwards rather than just coming in Wave 6 instead?
Yeah, why didn't it? No, why did it not just swap it? It's almost like this domino effect of not having Waluigi Stadium finished in time caused a lot of chaos. And it changed a lot of things that didn't really need to be changed either. For example, city courses started moving around, and it's huh? Why are you guys moving around? You weren't affected by the Maple Treeway swap.
Yeah, and with that as well, with Treeway being planned for Wave 6, it meant that 2 Wii tracks were actually planned for that wave. Just randomly, why?
Yeah, we then found out in Wave 5 that this course was, as we've previously mentioned, Moonview Highway. But why go with Maple Treeway and then Moonview Highway, one
and
after
then
the other?
and then have We Rainbow Road ending it off. So 3 in one wave.
Yeah, it's insane.
It is insane. So
It must not be how they originally drew it up.
I reckon that Maple Treeway has actually moved to wave 3 because they realised this. They didn't realise it at the time, but they quickly realised
They were
that,
like,
hey,
oh,
we've got too many Wii tracks.
Yeah, they were like, oh crap, wait, hold on. So maybe they delayed Waluigi Stadium on purpose.
Yeah, and especially the fact that there wasn't actually a Wii track planned for wave 3, was there?
No, there was never going to be a Wii track in Wave 3.
So maybe they decided to change it up at last minute because they realised the absolute chaos of what they created.
Yeah, plus having a Wii track in every single wave has, like, to what most people describe as a heavy hitter. Like, a lot of people like Wii. So, having a Wii track in every wave just sort of complements that really well. It just gives us something to enjoy. I mean, if you hate Wii, then screw you. But, like...
Yeah, and then what better opportunity to implement this, alright, when Stadium is going through development issues? When Stadium isn't completed yet, what better way to implement a Wii track into Wave 3 than that?
Yeah, and I find it kind of hilarious at the same time that not only did they replace Stadium with a Wii track, Stadium is a Wii Retro.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I think regardless, we would have had representation.
Technically.
Because, as we've previously said, Waluigi Stadium is more Wii than Double Dash anyway.
It is, but that's kind of our working theory as to why the Base Course Pass suddenly changed its order, and why we're in for potentially a surprise track in Wave 6.
Yeah. As I've discussed, I don't think Bridge is coming anymore. We have a video on it, like, it'll be in the card. You can watch it. But we believe that Bridge will be replaced with something else. What that track is, we don't know.
Yeah,
but regardless,
the only question that comes from that now is what do they do with the model of Mushroom Bridge that they so clearly had ready?
That might be a video for another time.
It might be. But that's all we got time for in this one, guys.
Yep, so I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. Tell us your thoughts on why Nintendo changed the BCP's order. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, guys.
See you guys.